I'll be unboxing this Buyee package. I made several purchases from Mercari Japan over the past month, so I'll get this one open and then open all the envelopes inside. Then we can go through everything. Okay, so this is everything that I got: an art book, a couple Japanese volumes, and a bunch of Yona of the Dawn extras and art books. You may have noticed I have a couple duplicates, but I'll explain when I go through all this stuff. But starting out, we have the first Sword Art Online art book. I did recently get the second Sword Art Online art book in my last Right Stuff order, so now we have them both. If you haven't heard of it, I believe it's a shonen action adventure series that follows a group of gamers that get trapped in a video game. So this is from the first arc, Einkrad, which is from the first half of season 1. And then this is from the second arc, Fairy Dance, in the second half of season 1. And then the start of season 2, Phantom Bullet. And then Mother's Rosario. And then looks like some miscellaneous illustrations and sketches. So it looks like there isn't much writing, just a caption for each illustration, and then more text at the end. So this is all in Japanese. I don't believe it's been translated into English like the second art book is. All the different Kiritos. So now we have both of the Sword Art Online art books. Next is Volume 1 of Dance, Dance, Danseur. So this is an ongoing seinen series about ballet. And as you can see, this is a Japanese volume because it has not been licensed in English yet. There are 23 volumes out, and I've only managed to read into Volume 7 so far of the fan translations. But I love sports series, and this one is a new favorite of mine. But the story follows this boy here, Junpei. And it starts out when he's little. When when he first falls in love with ballet. He watches a male dancer and is captivated by him. And he starts to get obsessed with ballet. But then after a tragedy, he stops pursuing ballet and instead focuses on martial arts. So then this section of the story follows him when he's in middle school, when he rediscovers ballet despite thinking that ballet is not cool for a boy. And then the story later follows him into high school. There is some romance in this series, which I usually don't enjoy in sports series, but I don't mind it so far in this series because the sport is put in the forefront, and that's what the characters put their focus on. But I chose to order Volume 1 because I love little Junpei, and a couple of my favorite scenes so far are in the first couple chapters of this volume. I did consider getting one of the later volumes because some of the other covers are pretty cool, but since I've only read through Volume 7, I wasn't sure who some of the characters were on the later volume covers or what would be going on in the story for those parts, so I went with this one. This series also has an 11-episode anime that just finished airing that is really good. It covers, I believe, to Volume 5 or 6, and the animation is really smooth and the Japanese voice cast is really good. Next, I have 2 volumes of Ashi, volumes 10 and 17. I do already have volume 14 of Ashi because I liked that cover as well. I wanted to get these 2 covers too, but they had been out of stock when I bought the other volume, so I'm glad that I was able to find them. There are a lot of characters I like in this series, so I wanted to get these covers as well so that I could have them all. But this is an ongoing seinen sports series about soccer. There are 28 volumes out so far. It's weird, there isn't really fan service in the manga or anime, but I have seen some fan servicey illustrations like this one that are just kind of like extras, which honestly annoys me. But I'll try to find some non-spoiler pages to show the art style. So just like the last series, this story follows a boy pursuing a sport, starting out in middle school and then following him into high school. Ashito, pursuing a future in soccer. And these are some of the older players on the team. It's really fun to see their strategies, but also the character development is really good. And not just the main characters, but also the side characters and players on other teams. This is another series that I've really grown to love since reading the manga. It also has an anime that is still currently airing that is really good. The animation is fantastic, and the story sticks closely to the manga. I definitely recommend giving this series a try. Okay, Yona of the Dawn. I got 3 booklets. They're all pretty skinny. As well as the fan book, the art book, 2 of them, and the illustration book. Two of these as well. So here's what happened. I wanted these 2 art books and the fan book, so I found each of them on Mercari Japan and ordered them. And after they were shipped to the warehouse, I wanted to let them sit in storage for the whole free month period in case there was anything else I wanted to add to the order later. Then I found out about these 3 booklets, and of course I had to have them, so I found each of them used along with the Japanese special edition volumes that they came with. But the pricing for each of these 3 individually was more expensive than a listing I found that had all 3 booklets along with the 2 art books. So I decided just to order the cheaper option so I could get these, even though I had already bought the 2 art books individually. So I'll probably just wind up reselling them, but that's what happened. So I'll flip through all of these booklets since they're thin, and I'll put up the special edition volume that each of them came with in case you want to search for one as well. I love color illustrations, and I'm a sucker for extras. So even though this one is so short, I still wanted to get it. I saw this translated in the fan translations, and it is so funny. Basically, they're trying to get Hawk to strip for a racy glamour shot, and they've got honey. And that little panel alone makes this booklet worth it. This next booklet is a little thicker. I love this so much. Little Shin-ah and Ao. And the Wind Tribe boys. So I'm not sure if I've read all the translations for these, so I'll have to check or try to translate it myself. I love when it shows them wearing modern clothes. Love this one. So this one only had a few color pages, but a lot of fun sketches. And the last one, Tea Time. Hog. Okay, so a few color illustrations. Then looks like this is maybe a bonus chapter. These three are so adorable in every flashback scene of theirs. Okay, and moving on to the fan book. I'm so jealous. The German publisher of Yona of the Dawn translated the fan book into German, but not the English publisher. So I got it in Japanese. Some more color pages. A map of the kingdom. So lots of character pages and other extras. Maybe a bonus chapter. A few more color pages at the back. Yeah, lots of extra stuff in here. Very cool. The fan book. And then the art book. So the front and back have Yona and the Dragon Warriors. Hawk and Sheena are my favorite characters, in case anyone was wondering. This is the cover of one of the booklets. So this art book is pretty thin, but I love color illustrations for the series that I like. Then the illustration book. I love that they all have cell phones. Not sure which side is the front. We have the Dragon Warriors with their dragons. This one is adorable. In case I didn't mention it, I have read this series. I wanted to read it online first to make sure I'd like it before collecting it, since I think it's 38 volumes and ongoing. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. But I really like the humor in this series, and most of the backstories made me cry. I thought I wouldn't like this series because it's historical fiction fantasy, which I didn't think I was into, and it kind of has the older art style, but I tried it out and really liked it. I'm really happy I was able to find these booklets, art books and fan book, so I'll be adding these to my little Yona of the Dawn collection. And I'll have these duplicates, which is fine because I was able to get the booklets, but also my new SAO art book and Japanese volumes. But that's all for this one, and my next haul video will probably be a collective haul. Thanks for watching.